Hi, my name is Elizabeth Crooks, and today I'm going to be presenting my leadership interview for COM 430. For my interview, I interviewed a woman that I used to work with. She was the office manager at the dental office that I worked for a few years ago, and I just wanted to kind of find out what influenced her leadership style. Were there any specific situations? How she found her leadership style successful or unsuccessful? Was it trial by error? Did she try certain ones before she finally found something that worked for the office? Um, Kind of how she got there and how she got put into the leadership position. And I feel like her story was relatable. She started off as a receptionist and then she kind of worked her way up the ladder because they hired in-house to find someone to be the office manager, someone that really knew the day by day and how to run the office successfully. So that's how she got put into that position. Um, and then I asked her about her leadership styles, which ones she found successful and unsuccessful, which ones she's used. She said unsuccessful would definitely be the laissez-faire. She's dealt with employees that haven't listened in the past, and when she first started working as a leader, as the office manager, those kind of employees kind of made her retract from them. She kind of didn't want to deal with them because they wouldn't listen, they wouldn't take advice, they wouldn't follow policies, so she retracted, and that kind of led things to get out of control, and so that employee kind of did her own thing, but it wasn't by the standards of the office. So when she had finally come back to put her foot down and say things need to be done this way, everything was kind of all of a mess. And so she found that that kind of leadership style was very unsuccessful, and that was kind of trial by error on her part. And although it was a sticky situation, it actually led her to be kind of more of a authoritarian leader in some aspects, like setting goals, saying this is the goal that we're going to try and set for our office and the way things are going to run on the daily, or the dollar amount we want to try and earn from our patients. And so she would unilaterally set goals, which is more authoritarian, like our book says. But in other ways, she's very much democratic, so she's a mix between authoritarian and democratic. She likes an open line of communication because communication is the main thing that keeps an organization moving smoothly. Open lines of communication are very democratic, leadership style wise, and so she is very much a mix of those, and I can attest to that from working there. Certain things are to be done one way, and that's how we do them, but there was always an open line of communication to express how we're feeling or our thoughts on something, or something was bothering us, and we were always heard, which is a good leader as well. I also asked her about if there are any rewards or different kinds of powers that she would use to get people to do certain things or reach certain goals. And what I found interesting is her rewards, or the power that she kind of used, her reward power, wasn't monetary or vacation days or anything like that. It was very much just kind of like a sense of like a teamwork kind of reward. I don't know if that makes sense. It was, you know, if you need to get this done, or if you can get this done, feel free to ask for help. Feel free to, work with somebody to reach this goal. And it wasn't, you were never like looked down on for that. So I don't know if that reward power makes sense, but it was kind of just like you got the team reward, like working as a team and being able to rely on your coworkers was kind of the motivational tool that she used. Like, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to come to me if you are having a problem doing, a certain task. So I think that was actually a really good reward from working under her. Monetary and vacation days and stuff, that's cool, but being able to just have that peace of mind as a reward is also very, very, very empowering as an employee. I had also asked her what it was like to be a leader in general, and she was very honest, and she said at times it's difficult because the way the day runs, whether it's smooth or whether it runs badly, that is on the leader's shoulders. And you need to be able to lead by example in times of crisis and in times when the day's running smoothly. You need to be prepared for your day to run smoothly or to run badly, and you need to be able to make adjustments and think on your toes and still be the leader that everyone goes to throughout the day. So she said that was the hardest part. And she really made it sound like being a leader is just very much listening to your employees and having a cohesive vibe and listening, communicating, things like that, simple things that, most people have or don't have can make a leader. And I think she was a very strong leader working under her, and I still think that some of these things that she talked to me about during our interview, I will take with me if I'm ever in a leadership position. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my interview.